coming up. So I don't know who's coming into your life or what you're finding. And this wasn't even supposed to be a reading. I'm just reading energy on the table. So probably won't drop this, but if I do, I hope you resonate. Somebody's coming in smooth with it. Very like I got my stuff together. I know how I feel about you. Do you feel the same way? And something about you is smiling or is embracing it. I don't know. Whatever they're saying, they're singing your tune. They're singing your heart tune, your soul tune from what I see. Or whatever you're doing, whatever offer you're making towards your something that makes your heart feel complete. It's just so very reciprocated from what I see. With the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune, it feels like a commitment moving, something you're committed to, or something that your truth resonates with on a soul level, is moving forward in a positive direction. And I say positive because the Wheel of Fortune simply speaks to change, sometimes fate, things that are fated, destiny, and in the upright, it is encouraging of beneficial changes in our life, in our commitments, in this case, in our romantic, or I don't want to say romantic, in things that light our heart up. I did want to say romantic, I just didn't want to take it back because I hesitate. Whatever this is romantic. Look at this. Feels like it. Can't say what it is or isn't, but when it comes to family or whatever this is for you, you're showing up for it. It is showing up for you in a way that is very wholesome, unapologetic, somebody that handles business, says what they mean what they say, and they do it from a place of love. You know, it's not like, oh, I'm trying to get this or that from you, or I have to try to, it's reciprocation, understanding, and appreciation on deep levels. And so I see, however it is, the situation's playing out, however you feel about it, the resonance is only progressing, it's only growing or expanding. There could be a lot of lessons that you experience through this connection or commitment over time, with fate, or I guess the Wheel of Fortune being here, and your destiny kind of playing into this. But whatever this is, I'm seeing the truth only expanding. You know, your truth, your resonance with it. In regards to anything else that Spirit would like to just show me about your energy at this time, maybe how you're feeling or showing up with where you're at, responding, I want to say. We do have fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Oops. We also have Scorpio energy with the Death card, and we have Taurus and Libra with the Empress. This feels like something is changing, ending, beginning. This feels like being in a, potentially even an in-between state. Knowing that the sun will rise again. Oh, wow. I like that. This Page of Fire has the moon on one side and lights on the other side. Sorry, I'm trying to get my lighting right. The sun is starting to hit me. So this page of, I don't know, it feels very indicative of death representing the end of something, but faith and hope in what is to come, in the transformation or that in-between place I was speaking of. The sun rising again. And so to see the Page of Fire with this moon, it's almost like there's this understanding with however your energy showing up of This is a new experience. This is fresh. This is maybe there's things you don't fully understand or recognize, or maybe there's a bit of fear of the unknown attached to it. But through whatever your energy is of great change, dramatic change, endings, dealing with them, dealing with endings. I see the Emperor showing up, which gives me this sense of trust. The Empress is the divine feminine embodied. And anything that is divine is connected to the divine, not something that wants to be. So for this energy that's showing up with the Empress, it's fully aware of the power within faith in general. Because it's divine feminine, nurturing, loving, compassionate, understanding. You could be in a place of going through great change, unexpected change, and even have your fears. But there's also this energy showing up to bring you, or that you're feeling, that has this comfort about it, or comfort to it. Maybe solace or console. When you like when you feel like everything's gonna be okay, no matter what happens, there's energy showing up of like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know that it's going to be okay. I'm going to be okay, And so this could be someone new coming into your life, with the Page of Fire, Page of Wands, and the Empress and Death. Like, this could be major new beginnings. I want to say there's an ending of some sort. I don't want to say new beginnings, but death does. When the sun goes down, it will come up tomorrow. Where you're at in that equation, it's not important. Like, that's the truth. When the sun goes down today, it's going to come up tomorrow. And so I want to say there's an ending here. But there's also this curiosity, uncertainty, desire to get familiar with what's to come. And it feels very rooted in, or that desire to be open to the new, this difference, this shift, that feels rooted from a place of love or just knowing. With this Empress card, like, I'm going to take my time with this because I have no reason to rush, because this became a reading. So, hi guys. Hope you're all doing well today. Hope you're doing something that you love. And if you're going through anything like this, I hope that you're finding time to share some of that love with yourself. Doing something you love, being there for others you love, committing to things, embracing change, new relationships, whatever it is. I hope that you're giving yourself time to recharge those batteries, feel like you're good with you and everything going on, like, because this feels like the divine stepping in some way, shape, or form. Bottom of the deck, we got Justice. Well, things are as they should be at this time. The circumstances I send that extra love out to you, regardless of what they are. That extra encouragement, support. But the universe is showing me that something here has happened that brings peace. It brings peace to all involved. And so, regardless of what's taking place, change seems to be a bit of an inevitability at this time, especially with the amount of love tied up to all of this. It just feels like tender. It feels like exciting. It feels like really exciting or wholesome or tender change, simply because there's so much of your values, your beliefs, your family, your heart tied up into this, your romance. Like, whoever's talking to you, talking. Reel it back. Whatever you're open to, whatever this newness is that your heart is open to, the change is just a part of it. It comes with the territory, part of the stomping grounds. You're showing me an open heart. Whether you're male, female, masculine, feminine, not important, but there's an energy here that you're experiencing or embodying that is so very abundant, that is so connected to creation, fertility, growth, that whatever's ending, it's almost like there's an energy that's also with you that promises something will sprout, something will begin, something new, a freshness will find you. Because if you, that's just because of my intuition. I don't want to tell you what it is or not. Apologies. My beautiful distortions. But with this page of fire, I want to say your connection to spirit or change is something that follows you, and there's a very strong protector energy here as well. It's not like this newness is something that is like there's so many reasons for you that makes sense showing me the energy in this reading. Like, it makes sense why your heart's open, or why you're trusting this change, or why you're curious about what's next, or why you're handling. Like, it makes sense. I see this strong, deep connection to yourself, your intuition, your spirit team, your spirit guides, maybe even potentially embodied through big cat energy. I got 2 little cats, or butterflies potentially, or the sun, the moon. Maybe your spirit guides could be tied up to that, but regardless, there's this this feeling of you being really connected or present. There's an energy, I don't want to say you. There's an energy that is very present with you, and it is of spirit as you are. So whatever change is taking place is almost like you're being encouraged, or just reminded that whatever's next, however fast the energies are moving or entering, or whatever inspiration you receive, it is because this ending, this change or shift, it was destined, it was written. This reciprocated love is not, it is here for a reason. It's always nice when we can hear something, see, experience something that our soul gets or wants to give to. Something our heart, our soul really finds clarity within, you know what I mean? Whether it's a song, an art piece, a blanket that you're making, a pet that you bought, the clouds that you look at, the ocean, the beach, like whatever it is that makes your heart be like, oh my God, I get that. Those are the best. I think those are really just undefeated moments in life. It's hard to match them because they're rare, but they happen. They happen often enough to where it's like, wow, this feels good. This feels good enough for me to want to really recognize and be present with and understand. So I don't know what's entering your life or what you're dealing with in regards to this connection that's tied up to your heart, your goals even, right? Sense of home, belonging. I don't know what that is, but it feels very aligned with universal truth, balance, peace, clarity. I don't know. But I'm going to get you guys, reel it back. I'm going to get you an energy that soul retrieval. Something feels really good here. Wholesome. I'm going to get you just a couple closing messages. And I want to acknowledge this simply because this was not meant to be, there was no intention for this to be a reading. There wasn't a lot of eye contact. The vision was not questing, but your vision was. And I did not lose sight of that. So with the vision quest here, this feels like you're going through something in life that this might be like not just a cool experience, a new relation. Like this might be something that really does influence your growth, your perception, you on a deep level in any way. You know what I mean? With the vision quest, this is us embracing or finding the joy within deeply transformative experiences in our life, deeper truths that we were seeking, or things that we're now seeing that have maybe even liberated us or brought some sense of achievement within, you know? And so I think whatever's happening, even if it is rooted in, if you look at the moon behind this woman, even if it is or was rooted in any sort of like fear or unexpected, deeply suppressed emotion, like even it, this is something that once embraced, recognized, seen, perceived, experienced, once experienced, it finds you in a different place than it originated from. And that's a beautiful thing. My opinion, but you could be really going through a vision quest, right? Is energy spirit showing me the Hierophant Wheel of Fortune. You're not in control. Destiny is taking the lead in your journey or experience at this time, but it's all for you. Justice, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, the vision quest. It feels like the universe is sending you an influx of energies, and you're okay. Reminding you're good. The intensity is it's your red flag. It's your green flag. That you're protected, supported, loved, and that this is simply a new opportunity to have a lens, view a lens through life. Because with the Time Master here, this just feels a bit understood by you. It feels understood that maybe this is whatever you're going through, the beauty of it all, the chaos of it all, the destructive, like whatever it is, there's an energy showing up of understanding your place in the universe or the interconnectedness of all things with this infinity sign. And I feel this also resonates with the liberation of that. You could be going through hell, but if you know how energy tends to move in your life, or the patterns tend to move in your life, there may be a bit of a more understanding or comfort zone that you offer there may be that like understanding of your connection to source in all things and your deeply supported place within the universe. I said so many words out of love, so I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you resonated, and I hope to see you soon. If you want to follow me on social media, follow me on social media or book a personal reading. Links will be in the description box below or my About tab, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, I might cut like that.